That's a long trip.
The engine's never broken down on me once. I know.
My car everything's perfect. I still won't do a little trip. I probably will do it, but it revs a lot. 354 gear ratio, it revs a lot. Revs too much. Chocolate chip. It's gonna come down in a minute. The chocolate chip. I start my program here tonight. Right here. So you could be here, doesn't matter. There's a guy, do you see the comments on Instagram? With the buff covers? You didn't see it. Instagram, Nick Garage Official.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
So you read the comments. Nico, they love you.
I went through them the other day, yeah?
It's good to teach a young guy to take over your passion, you know?
I saw that one.
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, muscle car fans of all ages, all shapes and sizes, all nationalities, welcome back to Nick's Garage and the live stream. Thank you so much for all the kind words for everybody who was worried about my little bit of the flu last week. And according to my home test, yes, it was just the flu. I'm much better. So let's change the subject back to muscle cars and go see what Nick's doing. There's lots of good stuff in the shop tonight. And you have been warned. It may get quite loud. Here we go. And yeah, David, there's the white car one more time. But you'll get over it. Hey, Mr. Nick, let me turn your mic on.
It's Friday night, live from Nick's Garage. Folks, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a long week. We had a lot of little things to do, but first of all, let me make myself some coffee.
Thanks to Todd from Toronto.
Todd from Toronto brought us a bag of Arabica coffee from Costa Rica. So Todd, if you're watching, thank you very much. He also brought us a brand new six-pack that we want to put on his CUDA, or should we call it a six-barrel. He's got a brand new six-pack setup that he brought in. So we're working on his engine, and we're going to get through it so we're going to have it ready for the springtime. So Todd, thank you very much for the coffee, bringing in the six-pack, and it was always a pleasure to meet you when you came here.
Awesome.
Then I want to thank Warren.
Ooh.
You know, we didn't leave any of these baklavadas.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, man. It's too bad. I ate them all.
If you want to see them, there's a picture on Instagram.
That's right. And, you know, Artemis baklava, you can buy them on Amazon.
Yep.
And they're really good, let me tell you.
And ArtemisBaklava.com.
Yeah. You guys, if you want, let me thank you guys very much. Of course, Warren and
Warren and
Diana.
There we go.
So Diana, Warren, thank you very much.
Awesome stuff. And Nick, while we're thanking people for snacks tonight, there's one extra came in.
Oh yeah.
Nico's mom made
Nico's
cookies.
mom. Annette is watching. I'm going to try one right now. They're gluten-free.
Awesome.
Annette, you're watching. Thank you very much.
I think this completes the record. We're now 10 shows in a row where Nick has a mouthful in the first 2 minutes.
Listen.
Sorry for people who don't like the sound of chewing. Just live with it. It's okay.
It's all good. They're good. Good.
And Nick,
Tell your mom, she did a good job on them.
Yeah, my mom's the best at cooking, baking, everything.
Rock on. At making kids.
Anyways.
Nice. And Nick, speaking of sounds on the show tonight, I was warning people that it's going to get a little loud tonight. Be careful with your headphones.
Yeah, it's going to get loud. We got Dan's Challenger that came in from outside of San Francisco. I believe it's Morgan Hills, California.
She's finished.
We got a few things to do on it. Here, let me just go around it. We finally got the air cleaner in place. Nico, you want to open the hood? You know how to open the hood? Yep. Here, let me show you. That's it. I pulled that one there. We finally got the air cleaner in place. It's a dual snorkel. That's the way it should be from the factory. We got that in place.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And you know, you feel the engine kind of warm as we were doing some tryouts.
Yeah, the floor is kind of warm too, Nick.
Yeah, look at the floor. I wonder who made those marks.
How did that happen?
I don't know. And then we had it back from the wheel alignment, but you know, I want to take it for a drive on the road, but I can't because it's full of snow outside. But I'm not crazy about the alignment, but we're going to check it out again. And I also have a skid plate, which is right here.
The last piece.
Dan, if you're watching, we got your skid plate. Because when you got a Hemi oil pan or a 440 Magnum oil pan, it's a little bit deeper than the original pan. So you have to have a skid plate like the factory had installed.
There it is.
Here it is. So I'm
Doesn't
gonna
look like much, but it's
no,
important.
yeah, it's right on the K member. So we're gonna put it in place next week. And also, the latch that you supplied us with, this thing killed us. And now I don't know who made this latch. It's a reproduction. We had it installed, and before we could slam the hood on the car, you know, to close it, we have to make sure that everything lines up, because we eventually closed the hood with that latch, and it took us forever to open the hood. So I had another one in stock that was a spare for my car, which Ray had it installed, which works perfect. Like you just opened it, there was no problems, no issues whatsoever.
Yeah, it popped right open this time.
There it is. That's my spare one. So maybe I just might as well leave it because, you know, the other one doesn't work at all.
Nick, you have a way of always coming up with the part when it's needed.
And speaking of no issues, I noticed it had no issues making 11s.
Yeah. I was just trying it out.
Just trying it out, he says.
Yeah.
That's a little sign of what's to come, folks.
And yeah, you know me. Right. What I want to do with it right now is take it out on the road. Hopefully it's a dry road, and put it to the floor. That's what I want to do. But look, that's as far as I got.
You're going to have to wait quite a long time for the dry road.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, he's not in a rush to pick it up anyway, so I'm going to wait for one clear day or a cold day where there's no snow or whatever. And coming here from Laval, Montreal, we have snow for quite a while.
Yeah, we're stuck with it for a bit, I think.
And Dan is not in a hurry to get the car back, so let me finish it. And open the trunk, Nick. Show him the. We also supplied everything to the trunk. I want to show you, Dan.
You're going to tell me about that fender later, too, Nick.
You want to open the trunk? You're going to see the trunk light open. Check it out. We put a spare. We found the jack. We found the spare tire we made. The jack is there. We located a rim, a tire, a stud, a hook, all in place. You know, if you get a flat tire now, you just pull over on the road and you got everything in the trunk to get going. Okay? There you go. You know what? Every car that comes in here, or every car I've bought, practically never has nothing in the trunk. This one here, Dan supplied us only the base. This piece here. Okay. But anyways, we found everything. Of course, he supplied the decal, so we put it in place. And of course, we got the light to work also, since this car came with the Lamb Group.
Nick, not to be too much of a nitpicker, but isn't there supposed to be a can of some kind of compressed air
No,
or
that's
something
when
like
that's when you have a collapsible spacer.
Oh, okay.
That was an option. This one doesn't have it. This is a
So this is complete?
This is practically a full-size tire. So it's got air. So all I have to do is jack it up, put it on.
Didn't they call it Space Saver?
Space Saver, yes. I have it in my Challenger. And for you viewers that know that I have a Kawasaki Challenger, this is not my car. This is a copy. This one belongs to Dan.
I was reminding one of our viewers named David, Nick, that there are two of these cars because he's getting a little tired of seeing it on the channel over and over. But David, look how close to delivered it is. It's going to be out the door very soon, and then there's going to be a beautiful black Charger in its place.
I'm waiting on that.
Oh, soon, I
Yeah.
hope.
I'm waiting on that.
Come on, Charger.
I can't wait because now I got a lot of parts piled up. Robert and Matty, we're finishing up what we can, as much as we can.
The dream
So-
team.
So we have to get these cars going.
Can we clock the? Yeah, maybe. That's
we got to get these cars going so we can make space, time for the Charger when it comes in. And by the way, we're working on Eugene's car here. He's from Kingston, Ontario, or just on the outskirts of Kingston.
Our second Eugene.
Another Eugene, yes, this one's from Ontario. And we're trying to figure out
That's what it is. There's too much pressure.
on the wipers. We had an issue with the wiper.
We just have to clock the.
Okay, so this is, what are you guys doing here?
Nothing. We're innocent. We didn't do anything.
No, I know that you've taken out the wiper motor, and there was the
back-
cam was broken because it
That's
would
right.
not go into park position.
Exactly.
You want to go into details, Robert? Go ahead.
Come on.
Robert,
come on,
Manny,
you.
you guys go ahead. And then we'll show the cluster what's left of it.
So the back of the wiper motor has a switch on it, and there's a cam on it that's driven. No.
Hold on.
Okay. You finish up.
It's a chance for Nick to chew.
Don't hold it. Hold it. Don't tell me. Tell the viewers. Tell the viewers. Go ahead.
Okay, so you don't want me to tell you. Okay, fine. Guys,
I know what's going on.
there's a camera in the back of the wiper motor, and it was broken. Plastic piece over the years.
Wear and tear.
It went brittle, it cracked. Basically, what we were looking for is a replacement. Robert was good enough to find a good friend of his that had a bunch of wiper motors available to him.
Awesome.
And Robert, what's his name?
Serge Saint-Marie.
There we go.
Way
You
to go,
can
Serge.
find him on Facebook. He repairs a lot of wiper motor. He restores them, and he does amazing work.
Serge Saint-Marie.
Serge Saint-Marie.
There you go.
So, Serge got him a new plate. We put it on the back. He told him there's only one piece that we need to worry about, and that's the clocking. Now, the thing is, where the switch is and where the plate is located, it allows you to rotate it. What we just noticed is it'll park, but because it's got tension on the wipers, because it's going all the way down, it won't park. So what we need to do is clock it up a little bit, so it'll stop a little bit higher than where it is, and we should be good.
And clocking is on the faceplate on the wiper motor right there. Am I correct?
That is correct, Nick.
Yeah, let me show them.
I just want to add that this little
Here.
cam.
Go ahead. Give him some details, Robert.
Okay, I
Right
was
there.
just going to say that the cam that was broken is for the park
Parking.
position. The motor was working fine in all 3 speeds, but when you shut it off, it would stop. The wipers would stop where you turn it off. So we opened it and we saw that the piece was broken, the little cam, and that cam opens a set of points, and that's where the motor parks. But now the points were not opening.
And this is one of those rare moments where Nick didn't have the part in stock, and he knew exactly where.
It's
I wish
good.
the viewers could come down here because they got to see how big this place is.
Yeah.
And Nick he knows about 98% of where everything is. It's piled in corners, it's up on shelves, it's everywhere. There's no numerical control to tell you
No,
it's in section A, aisle B. None of that.
It's in a-
Nick's brain contains all that information.
We got boxes and boxes of parts.
To give you guys an example, I had Nick last week. We had a rear hose go on the Challenger. And I go, Nick, I need a new hose. I'm under the car. All I hear is tuk, 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 tuk. It's here. Okay, tuk, 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 and back. Before I could turn around to see what had happened, Nick had actually gone to his collection, found the hose, the correct hose, and got back to me. Where else are you going to find? I couldn't order a part faster than that.
Well, you know,
No, I don't know. Tell me, how
this
do you do this?
this is what I live for, man. I've been working with Challengers all my life, and I know exactly what I need. And, you know, I always keep a lot of spare parts for Challengers. Look, the latch, I had it in stock.
I
The
know.
brake hose, the brake lines.
Even
the-
parts when we want to compare stuff, he's got them in stock.
Yeah.
It's like if we didn't have original parts to compare against, we wouldn't be sure if the aftermarket part is correct or not. But
Well-
Nick pulls out 2-3 parts at a time and says, here, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, try one of these. And then we choose one.
Okay, I remember when we installed the latch that Dan supplied us for the Challenger?
Yeah.
What happened after we closed the hood?
Don't go there.
Don't go there. I was telling that to George, don't go there.
I fought that
Anyways,
son of a gun.
again, I had one in stock.
Yeah.
And people probably asking, what kind of a car is this? It's a 68 Hemi GTX, you guys. This one belongs to Eugene from Ontario. Yeah, someone's built the engine, and it run fine, except for the wipers don't work. and the flasher doesn't work indicator on the cluster. And to
got
just to change the printed circuit, Robert took apart the whole dash.
Yeah.
George, show them off the dash when you get on the driver's
show
side.
Show them the printed circuit.
Where is
Because
it?
that
You
circuit
got
has
it
been
there,
repaired
Robert?
before.
Show it.
In the trunk.
Show it. Go ahead, Robert. Take the mic.
Stay there a second, George. Okay. Okay, you see the part on the back here? There it is. That's a trim piece on the dash. And it's
This is why we love B-Body so much. This year
you see all
specifically.
these little studs here. Okay.
The pins.
So they goes in these holes.
Oh, they look so fragile.
So
Wait,
you have
it's even better.
you have to go from behind to take them off, and there's 10 of them. And
Yeah.
you have no choice because it covers the cluster a bit. So you have to remove this piece to access the cluster.
We love these cars, let me tell you.
In other words, you need small hands.
And be prepared for lots of cuts and abrasions.
Is that why all these pills are down here?
You know what?
And the printed circuit
They're
is back
just
here.
to make it smell nice when we lie down in it.
Like this.
Ooh, yeah.
So we're
that,
waiting.
Manny?
That's your friend. That's your fingers.
You see the cam we were talking about for the
This
wiper
is the
motor?
part that was broken.
And that cam, when it's working properly, open this set of points here.
So that's why when you clock it, you can have it park in different locations.
It looks like it's made out of a couple of pieces of bubble gum and a paper clip.
We were really close to like 3D printing this piece, but luckily
Serge.
Serge had
Serge
it
has it.
in stock. So
And here's
We're
the,
lucky.
that's the complete cluster to the car.
While you guys are talking, I'm grabbing another cookie.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And you see the pin there that was broken.
They're good, eh?
And this is the one for the right indicator, right side indicator.
You need
So, you've seen it's been repaired before. So Nick said, okay, we'll order a new board.
in a previous life, I used to be in the circuit board industry, and these pins, you don't solder them to the top. You actually press them through and then solder. That's the ideal method. But you know, they made whatever repairs they could at the time. They got it working, but it only lasted so long. So now, because it tore away at some of the copper that's on there, it was best to just replace.
Yes. Totally agree.
After all, in age, you guys, 1968, it's dried up, worn out, and it's time to replace it.
Me too.
And they are fragile. They are fragile. When you want to put the harness in the back,
It takes a beating.
yeah.
It's you have to be quite aggressive with the plug in order to get it on. So it's no wonder they break.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? All these plastic pieces, regardless that the car's been in storage or has been heavily abused, they wear out. They wear out, these things. My 79 Magnum, which I never drove in the winter, it's never been out in the rain even. I went to turn on the wipers one time because I was at a car show for George, and the wiper stopped working. And there's a plastic piece in there for the 79, 80, 81 B bodies. It just brittle. It just, like powder, it disintegrated. So with age, that's what age does.
So do we.
Just like what we're gonna do.
Just look at us. That's what age does.
So Nick, are you enjoy the cookie?
Well,
It's great, huh?
I just,
Let's
Wait.
just say we take every opportunity to make sure Nick eats because
Yeah.
we need to put some more meat on.
no,
it.
no,
Just saying.
don't worry, I'm fine, man, buddy, don't worry about it. Anyways,
It's like raising terriers here too. When there's food around, you got to get it quick because it's not
That's right.
I also want to apologize because we missed out our last week live show.
Oh yeah.
George wasn't feeling well, so now he's up and ready to go.
my bad. Yep, I'm all good. It wasn't the plague according to my home test kit. Just 48 hours of not feeling so good.
Well,
We'll feed
good
George.
now.
Maybe we'll feed George more cookies.
That's what I need.
Okay, now I
Your
hope.
cookies to Nick's Garage.
along with some chicken noodle soup.
I hope now goes to Australia.
Okay.
If Stelios is watching, because he's working on bucket seats.
Okay.
I want to show him that the bucket seats are very unique to 1970. You want to show them, Manny, that the seat bolt goes through the hinge like you installed on the Challenger.
This one.
And then I want to show him the pieces so I can make a phone call next week. I want him to watch this video and go into details. For example, look at the belt, how it goes through the hinge. This is 1970 only, 1 year only, unique
This piece
design.
here, two screws basically hold it in place, and when you install it, you have to make sure the belt is already through. So that's what you're looking for.
And you have a trim and
Push button.
hold on. Now, Manny, put the seat forward. That's it. Show him the catch. Show him the stopper.
Okay. Under here you have the catch,
Yes, he
Here's
has
the-
that.
the hook.
He has that. And look at the other side of the seat. Look,
the stopper,
stopper,
which adjusts
and then
it.
now there's another piece. That's
striker.
it.
Yeah.
Which I'll show him right now on the side here on the table.
Oh, little
Thank you,
piece
Manny.
after piece.
Come, Stelio. Hope you're watching.
Okay, so Nick, is that particular only to
Here,
1970?
This is the catch. Still, you got this. These are washers that go underneath to adjust the catch. Then you got the two trims. You need two of these. Okay. Here we go. And this is the hinge covers. I got you. You're gonna need these. This is where you push the button. Okay. This is the passenger side, and this is where the seatbelt goes through. I got you 4 pieces, 2 per side. And of course, you need the trim where the seatbelt goes through. You have these. Then you need the stopper, like when you put the seat forward. This is on the base, like you saw on the Challenger. And this is the piece that goes forward on the upper position of the seat. And on the other side, you got the catch, which is your catch, your latch on the seat. And this is on the base of the seat where it catches. Okay? So you have those. Then, if you need, you also have these. When you pull the lever to move the seat forward and backwards on your tracks. Do you have these? Not? Let me know. Do you have the thing that holds the strap in place? Let me know. I wanted to give this on video so you can see it. Or for a lot of viewers that don't know, this is 1 year only, 1970, on the
that's what I was gonna
E-bodies
say.
and the B-body.
So 71 was completely
71 was a completely different seatbelt, was not underneath the carpet. 70, the seatbelt retractors are under the carpet with a plastic cover, which I don't have right now. You have to make a hole.
You don't have it. Give me 5 minutes. I bet you'll find one up.
I have a pair, but I don't want to sell them. I don't want to sell them, but they're very, very expensive.
Where they are, sir.
Yeah.
Where did you scare all these?
Okay, you know, now that you brought it up, I did. Robert, you know upstairs where on this side, you know where the boxes, all the little pieces? There's 2 covers. You want to bring them here?
The covers like this?
Yes, yes. No, not those covers. That plastic. It's on the side there. So Stelio, if you're watching, you have to understand, but sometimes you can't explain it. You got to see it. And of course, for all you guys that are restoring cars,
Keep talking, Nick. We
Keep
can-
talking, yeah. Go show the guy.
I want to make it easy because I have a guy who wants to buy all this stuff and he's not too sure what's going on in Australia. So I'm giving him the details. He's building a 70 Roadrunner and I'm showing him what he has to go through. I also bought him bucket seats. He has them. Now I'm stuck with them, but it doesn't matter. They're very unique.
You'll use them for something.
That's right, because you know what? They're the same as the 70 E-body, 1 year only.
So here we are in the secret stash. While Nick's not talking, I'll tell you what's going on.
God, they're good cookies, man.
Do you know where these parts are? See,
Thank you. Tell your mom
the
thank you.
average human being, 15, 20 minutes searching. Nick, 30 seconds.
I'm thinking they might be on the other side.
All this treasure.
With the belts. So this is the pile that we go into every time we need either a comparison part or a replacement part, and Nick tends to have a lot of everything.
And Manny, this is after he sold a great majority of his hoard, right?
This is just the absolute necessary stuff. You know, it's like specifically the Challengers, the small parts for B-bodies. This is what
Everywhere you look, there's just pieces, parts.
we've got even GM parts in here, to be honest, because you know we do have a couple of GMs in the fleet, so they're all good. Nick,
Yeah.
where?
Did you find them?
No, where?
Right here, right behind you, right there.
See, I told you. You asked Nick. He knows where everything is.
Don't back up.
Bring him downstairs.
We're 10 feet in the air up here. Oh, here comes Nick. And
Right there, right there. Right there. Right there. Go. No, Robert, on your right in the other box. Right there, stop. Right there.
bingo.
Right there, on your right hand, Robert. Right there, stop. Right there. There they are.
See, was I lying? It took Nick exactly 30 seconds to point us in the direction.
He's got a Dewey Decimal System in his head.
Man, nobody works like this guy. Nobody.
Awesome. We'll put him where we found him, Nick.
Yep. See?
Yes, please.
There we go.
So instead of wasting our time and the people's time, what we do is we send Nick up. He finds the parts, he brings them to us, and we just do the cleaning, the installation, repairs, whatever's necessary. So this is actually Nick's job up here.
It's so impressive. And on top of this, Nick, all of these parts are in constant rotation because you're getting
Yes.
parts in and out, in and out, in and out.
Every time I sell a part, I always replace it. Because, you know, sometimes I don't want to wait on a part. You know, you're working here at night with the guys. You know, you want to get going. You don't want to stop and then wait another week. Yes, I order parts from lots of places. I have a lot of contacts with people that help me finding parts, repairing parts, like Robert, Serge Saint Marie. I got Serge Cote running around. I got Terry running around. I got everybody.
I run in a straight line.
You know,
like this.
that's why we try to do a restoration job as quick as possible. But sometimes when you give outsource, sometimes it might take time to get a car back, you know. And, you know, like right now we're waiting on the Black Diamond. Like I'm ready to tackle it. We have a lot of stuff ready for the Black Diamond. All we're waiting for is the car. Okay.
Look, for example, we got new door panels here for Stefan.
Here you go, Stefan. Black Diamond parts, Charger parts. This ought to please David as well.
Is Stefan watching?
I sure hope so.
Look at that.
This is brand new,
I love it.
and we have a lot of parts ready.
I never realized how coffin-shaped those doors are before.
Yeah. Anyways.
But they look cool.
Vampiric. I love it.
Manny, you remember the wiper linkage you fixed?
Yes, sir.
It was seized. Here.
Absolutely.
Now it's working.
All good.
Remember they were seized? This is Stefan's charger. Now they're ready for installation.
A little time, a little chemistry. we
Yeah,
make it
I
all
got them
work.
dusty a bit, but that's the new one, eh?
That's a new one for the grill.
Headlamp doors.
Beautiful.
So now, Nick, you understand why we send you to look for the parts?
I know. Well, you know why? I just put them up there last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Sometimes I put a part away.
Console parts,
There's a lot of
nice car.
there is a lot of pieces for that charger. Let me tell you.
Wait until that shell gets
and the
here.
seats are ready also.
Once that shell is here, Nick, ooh, it's gonna fly.
That's a gold mine upstairs.
Well, anyways, and you know what I got coming in next month from Dante's? My houndstooth interior for
Oh,
my
beautiful.
Kowalski Challenger right there.
That's
okay?
gonna be something else.
That's my Kowalski Challenger. So,
Yeah.
you know, I've got the black vinyl interior, but what should be in there is the houndstooth interior,
That's right.
which I'll be receiving next week. I got another spare of seats. I got everything to. I also got the foam for having Ivan to do the job.
yeah.
He's got the seat frames, so that's going to get done very soon.
That's gonna be the final touch.
Nick, I just got to shout in between sentences there, let you know that Joel Jenkins sent you a $20 super chat.
Joel, thank you,
Joel.
man.
He
Thanks,
says, hi
Joel.
to everybody. Joel's a huge fan of the channel, comments
Okay.
on every single video. He's here for all the lives, and he's happy to make his first super chat of the new year. Thank
All
you,
right,
Joel.
thank you.
All right. Thank you, Joel.
All right, let's make some noises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
we like
let's.
noise.
This is an upcoming video, not this Monday coming, the next Monday. We made a video on the 446 barrel that belongs to Matthew,
Yeah.
the 69 Roadrunner convertible. He's
Nice.
got his engine on the dyno. He's picking it up tomorrow, but he let us make a test to show it off to our viewers tonight. You guys
Wow.
with us?
Yes.
Let's go.
Here it comes.
Let's go.
Comes. Let me show it off a bit first, Nick, before
Show it off. Show it off. I'm going to give it a few minutes to warm up before I blast it.
Here she is. We're probably not going to be able to talk while the engine's running, but here it is.
And if you guys look at these carburetors, these are done by Don Oak. Look at them. They look like brand new.
Oh, yeah.
And they were old. He restored them. He built them. And they're running perfect. No, we're good. We have enough fuel. Thank you, Nico. So I'm going to start her up. And it's a basically stock 446 barrel. You know, it's got maybe a little cam. Nothing more than that. Cast iron intake. Original carburetors. Original jets. The only thing he's got is electronic ignition distributor. And that's it. So you guys want to hear it?
This line's touching here, Nick.
Sorry? Yeah, I know. We moved it a bit, but we're gonna install it in the car. I'm gonna have to bend it over. And we're running his pump too, with 4.5 pounds or 5 pounds running from the electric pump.
Perfect.
We want to make sure. He wanted to make sure the air fuel ratio is good,
Oh, yes,
that the
that's
choke
important.
works. And now we're gonna start her up. We're gonna give it a few minutes, maybe a little bit longer.
Okay.
And here we go. Ready?
you want
Look, I'm gonna give it. No. Here, 2 shots of gas. Key on. Fuel pump on. Starter. Watch this. There it is. Now I'm gonna leave the water pump off, let it warm up.
Okay.
While we're warming up, excuse me.
Let me know when to put on the fan.
We didn't build this one. No, we only did detail work. I just blew it today. So it doesn't matter. Each year for oil leaks, make sure there's no fuel leaks. We had oil leaks and fuel leaks. Look at that, all good. Gonna warm up, you'll see. I said it's gonna get loud tonight. We're gonna make one test. George, we're gonna make one test, but don't show the screen. Wait, top secret. I'm gonna let it warm up a bit and then here, shut the water pump. How many are watching, George?
Right now you have 772.
772.
Let's
Wow.
bring it up. 781.
I'm gonna make one test for everybody to watch. And this is a 6 barrel.
Remember everybody, if this engine implodes, Nick did not build it.
If something goes wrong, yeah. Anyways, when it warms up, it stabilizes. The air fuel ratio is perfect.
And I didn't machine it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the.
That's about, yeah, it's good. It's good. No, it's not a radical camshaft. We're not going to show the horsepower. We're going to wait for our viewers to watch it on our, not this coming Monday, the other Monday. Anyway,
One more look around.
okay. He did better than that. We played with the timing. He wanted to advance it, but doesn't matter. Here, best one is right there. We said it's going to be a loud night. We're going to run the 6 barrel and we're going to run the Dodge Challenger. If you want to warm up your hands, just do this. See, it's stabilizing. Look, see that? I think we're good. Want to make sure everything's on. I think we're good. Okay, let's make one blast. All right, how many are we watching now?
830.
Okay, we're going a little bit higher.
Get it
Yes.
there. Good.
This is what people want. I'm going to make a blast in a few minutes. I forgot it. I forgot it, yeah. That's a brand new fan. Green light for fresh air. Is it climbing up, George? 800?
817.
817. Hey, it's all good. Okay, give it a minute. Let's get some more viewers on board and we'll make a blast. There's no leaks. We made quite a few tests. Okay. ready. How many we got?
814.
814. Okay, let's make a blast. Maverick, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Close the door. Here we go.
I thought that was loud. Now it's damn.
Wait. We're gonna take it here. I didn't say this.
What you got? What's your parameters?
We're gonna take it from 2800 RPM to 5400 RPM.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you, Mathieu.
Matthew, here's your engine.
You're a master, Nick, at
Good. Now-
decelerating it.
And this is what we look for. We look for oil leaks, vibrations, make sure the air fuel ratio goes back to normal, back at the same RPM, oil pressure is good, vacuum is good, you know, you have no bent valves, you have no misfire, no backfires.
that's right.
We look at all that when we do dyno testing. Matthew was here earlier with us. We made a few tests on and off. He was happy. So I got to thank you for letting us showing it off here tonight on our live show. And Matthew, thank you very much.
Nick, I
Okay.
gotta let you know, some people are guessing horsepower. One guy's comment was just, Mommy!
It's all good.
I love all the comments. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thanks, guys.
850 with us right now, Nick.
850. Okay, now let's get dance cards started.
More
Let's go.
noise
More
coming right
noise.
up.
More noise.
All right. Let me just shut the water line there. Now I'm going to hit for, here. Let me just shut this down.
Take your time, Nick.
All right, now we're going to warm up dance car. And, you know, like, too bad I can't take it for a drive out on the road. But I'll see if I can spin the tires a little bit. Let's go get it started.
One
What do you-
440 to another.
Let's go. Another 440, yes. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna get carbonized here a bit. All right. Manny, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna start the Challenger. Go ahead. Dan, if you're watching, I'm gonna start her up. Now we got the mufflers in place. You wanna hear the sound effect? You're gonna have it now.
Nick's secret sauce on the mufflers.
I'll give it a shot of gas. I hope the choke goes on. Here we go. No, not yet. Not yet. Where's the keys?
They're not in the ignition.
No, they're in the back. Oh, there they are. I found them. They're on the console. It's on the choke right now. We'll give it a few minutes, then we'll kick it. How does it sound? Sounds good. Come over here, man. Get up a little. I opened up the park light because I love to see the lights on the cars. And I want to make sure every light bulb works. Now it's on the fast idle. It's idling about 1500 RPM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot of gas. I'll knock it off after. And you know what? Go put the fan on. Put the fan on to get the exhaust out of the building. This one we machined also. Here. No.
Where am I?
Go on, go.
That ain't no Honda Civic horn here. Beep beep, you know. It's awesome. Nick, I always have a vision of these white Challenger going down the highway, like on a floor on an angle.
Yeah. It's slightly higher in the front than it is in the rear end.
Yes, and that's what what it looked like.
So I'm going to close the hood, keep the heat inside, and you guys notice that we got the correct air cleaner assembly.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna warm it up and then it takes a while. I want to do a little, not a burnout, but I'll just spin the tires. But you gotta open the door, halfway. Okay. Just in case the brakes don't work, I don't want to hit the door, so I want to just go outside. And at the same time, we're going to show you some snow. Actually, open the door halfway. Go ahead. 875. 875.
We're gonna do it.
Look at the snow, look.
George,
Yeah,
show our
it's been
viewers the
snowing outside.
decorations on the floor already.
Okay. So in case the brakes don't work, at least I could go out there. But then again, who's going to stop with that kind of snow?
If the brakes don't work, vanishing point.
Yeah, there's no bulldozers there.
It's gonna vanish.
Yeah, okay. I want to make sure it doesn't bog, but I'll try it anyways.
Okay.
Now I'll go for the sound effect. Okay? I'm going to just back up a little bit. I'm going to try it one more time.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Oh,
Back up a bit more, Nick. Okay.
and we got a slapstick here.
The back wheels are locking. That's dusty. Very dusty.
I wish there was no snow outside. I would love. Yeah, I could shut it. I want to take it for a drive. I want to see if the transmission shifts because we had it rebuilt here. I wanted to take it for a drive. I wanted to check the alignment. But for this reason, this is what I want. I wanted to make sure it idles, no belts come off. Here, for example, the reason I take it for a drive, I want to make sure it stops, it doesn't stall, no belts come off, no engine noises, no oil leaks, and whatever. So there is the reason. But with the snow outside, because we live up here in Canada, we got snow. But I still have it for a while. Hopefully one day it gets nice. Maybe I can drive it outside and see how it goes.
You were not taking it easy.
No, well, I'd like to do, Dan gave us permission to drive it any way we wish. And if you want to show them the idle effect sound, go right ahead. There's the idle sound. Yeah. Do the lights work? The flasher? The backup light? I love the backup light. You want to see the backup light?
We did.
Okay, good. There we go.
Just open the door a little bit here, folks, so we don't immediately die.
Burn, baby, burn.
Well, Nick,
Well,
I think we got our viewers' blood boiling.
yeah, I told you it's going to be.
Everybody excited for spring.
Well, George did say earlier it's going to be a loud night. Yes.
It's like running that drive in your engine room, dude.
What?
We were avoiding death over here.
Oh, come on. Okay, we carbonized the bed. We got the doors open. We got the fan going in the dining room.
Don't forget to like and
We're,
subscribe, people.
we're taking the heat out of the building right now, so it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show Dan. Hope he was watching, so, I wanted to tune it, drive it on the street. But sounds good. Trying to go into gear. It backs up. It stops. It steers. We're pretty good.
It destroys floors.
Yeah. That's what we stand for right here. Here it is. It's like my brother George always says, I always deliver. Okay. Coffee's gone, eh? Hey, those cookies are great, eh?
Yes, sir.
Tell your mom. Annette, if you're watching, thank you very much.
She was with us earlier, Nick.
She was, eh?
Yep. Hope she's still here. Thank you.
Okay. Anyways. So let's see how we're doing on the GTX. Manny, Robert, poor guys, I'm having fun and they're working.
Want me to shut the fan?
Oh yes, we had another issue with the GTX, the starter. We used to crank it over 6-7 times before it could turn over, so we had to do some repairs on the starter, so now they're putting it back in place. Then we have to check for an oil leak, which is going to be on another date. Meanwhile, we got this car for a couple of months, thanks to Eugene giving us time to get it going. Also, we got a printed circuit on order. We got him a new pair of horns we just installed, or here they are. Speaking of horns, these are for you, Eugene, which right now, Eugene left us the car to get it done. So I got 2 horns.
While you're unwrapping that, Nick, I'm going to say thank you very much to Don Lemmy for his beautiful chat. $10. Thank you, Don.
Yep.
Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don. And you know, we had both horns checked. The one doesn't work, one sounds like a sick puppy. So the horn relay works, the horn switch works, so we had to replace both horns. We got them on order, we got them here, we're gonna put them on. And of course, working on shifters, I got Martin, who's gonna bring in, he's also near Kingston, Ontario, bringing in a 70 Coronet, I believe it is, to install the 4-speed back into the car, which is going to be coming up in a couple of months or so.
That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, and I've got Andres 340 that was on the dyno. This is the one we were playing with the thermoquad.
Yeah.
You know, this is, it's got a lot of views on it. This is a stock, original, basic 340, nothing special. It's a restoration project. We had the thermoquad, and I tweaked it a few more times because I read a lot of comments on the thermoquad. Some people love it, some don't. But you know what, you guys? When a thermoquad is tuned correctly, it's a great carburetor.
I have one.
You have one?
I have one. I've been running it for years, and I love it.
And you know what? And when we had on this, it ran like a champ.
Yes.
Then we had to pay a few things. We got it going, but it's going to be good. But I have another 340 coming up that belongs to Bob, also from Toronto.
Okay.
Bob with a 72 Duster, and that's a 340 right behind you. Corporate blue. By the way, Tom, this is the next image I'm going to bring you.
Yep.
This is going to be a 340. He's got a, listen to this, Nico. He's got a custom-made cam, hydraulic flat tappet, made in Michigan by Bob Karakashian, Armenian guy.
Bob K.
We spoke to him, and he also said to me, Kalimera, Tikanis, you know, he spoke some Greek to me.
Yeah.
This is going to be painted corporate blue like it did from the factory. It is a 72 Duster, matching motor, 4-speed car. We're going to take out the 391 gears. After all, it's been over revved with the 391 gears. It's got a lot of wear and tear for a 19,000 mile car.
Yeah.
But they've been revving it like crazy. It's got the original bearings right over there, Tommy, if you want to take a look at it. And the crankshaft is there. It is a standard bore. I've ordered new pistons, 20 over, right here, George. Right here. Oh, sorry, there they are. There they are. And there's the old pistons, there's the bearings. And they're standard bearings, they're Chrysler bearings, and they're dated 1970. So Bob, if you're watching, those are your pistons, your connector rods, your bearings, and the block. Now I'm just waiting on the pistons, and of course the cam lifters are coming, and I also got your valve springs, which are right here.
If I'm understanding you right, Nick, you're saying because of the kind of gears that car had and because of the 4-speed that it had, it was most likely driven like hell.
Oh yeah, 4-speed and the 391 gear ratio, sure, that thing revved. It's got double the mileage if you really think about it. And Bob knows that too.
If I do the math quick in my head,
Yeah.
at 60 miles an hour, he should have been close to $4,000.
Not only that, they're not even tall tires on an A-body. Yeah, easy. Maybe more, Tom.
Even more, you think? Yeah.
Yeah, and he also recommended these springs, so I got him in.
Iskis.
Yeah, Iski. And he's got a custom built cam. It's on its way with the
From
lifters.
Iski.
Johnson, sorry?
From Iski.
No, the cam, it's his profile.
There's going to be a lot of Armenian in that engine.
Yes, the Armenian valve springs, the Armenian designed the cam, and they're coming with Johnson, made in USA lifters.
That's perfect. The best.
Yeah,
The
and
best.
I want to give an update on the 540 Hemi, which you just finished boring out and decking. It's right here. We got it in. This is the 540 Hemi that came in all brand new pieces. Yes, it was a rough finish bore. Tom had it finished bore to 4.5 inches. We also had a deck of 30 thou because he's using big, thick head gaskets of 51 thou. And also because of aluminum heads, we wanted to increase the compression ratio and the cylinder pressure. So we also decked the block, bored it out. Now I've got the crank out for balancing. I've gapped the rings with my piston green grinder. And slowly but surely, we'll get it done.
You know who helps us get it done, Nick? It's our wonderful viewers like Ed from Port Orange, Florida, who's always with us.
Ed, how you doing?
Warm Florida.
His 10th super chat and $10. Thank you very much, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
And Kenneth White's here with $2 as well. He loves the live show.
Thank you.
Kenneth.
Thank you.
Didn't make the block any lighter though, eh? With all the stuff I took off.
No, this is a heavy block.
A couple ounces.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 300 pounds.
Well, look,
Bare block.
it's 292. Yeah, you're there.
Nick, how's the muscles?
Oh, don't worry. I still pick them up. Tom and I pick them up all the time.
Yes,
I haven't changed one bit.
I know.
I still pick it up. Me and Bob, every time I have a block at Tom's place, one side, Tom, when you're on the other side, we put it in the truck all the time.
Yeah.
We've never used a forklift yet.
No.
Speaking of Bob
No
Bob
shame in
K,
starting.
Sorry?
There's no shame in starting.
And this is early in the morning. You just got up. You didn't have a coffee yet. Me and Tom are out there picking up 300 pounds early in the morning.
Nick, you're
Also,
back.
remember it was
was a
freezing
rain-
rain. Remember
yeah,
it was
freezing
icy
rain.
everywhere?
good thing you guys didn't fall on the floor.
We that's something we took a little gamble on. So, but we were careful. We were
The
careful.
risk takers.
Yeah,
Anyway,
risk takers.
next, speaking of Bob K,
Yes.
years ago, about 15
Oh,
years
you know
ago.
Bob K?
Yeah, I had a cam cut by him.
Okay.
He did a great job on it
Okay.
when I had my Magnum with the exhaust manifold, so he did a real good job.
By the
And-
way, he watches on YouTube, eh?
yes,
Go
and
ahead.
he has a beautiful 1970 red Hemi Cuda
No way.
that he races in factory, not factory.
That's right.
pairing,
That's right.
In pure stock.
Yeah, he doesn't build crazy engines. He
No,
builds
but he
something
has
like,
it, and he's
Yeah.
actually really competitive. He's running in the 11s.
I
It's running
spoke to
very
him.
good.
I spoke to him. He sounds like a great man.
He used to work for Chrysler back in the Tom Hoover days. He used
Tom
to work-
Hoover.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
he
he's
did.
a very
Yes, he
knowledgeable
did.
person.
Yes, he did. Bob told me that.
Yeah, that's right. So-
Bob, when he called me up, he says, talk to Bob in Michigan, Bob K. or
Yeah.
Karakashian. That's his name.
Karkashian.
Karakashian.
Bob,
Okay.
Bob K.
No,
shout
gotta
out to
say-
you.
and
Bob
I mean-
K. If you're
You helped
watching,
me out one time. I'll be
Thanks on
calling
this.
you very shortly.
good stuff.
Inch possess.
Genats.
Or inch.
Old
Inch.
Sergeant of
Inch,
Love is
inch.
down under the
Inch means what in Armenian? Am I
Yeah.
correct, Nico?
Right. eh?
Okay, I know something in Armenian.
And
Well,
Genats is.
we also
cheers.
have two good friends in LA, California,
Yes.
John and Steve Ovanesians. John and Steve,
Yeah, John and Steve.
California.
Yeah.
While we're sending good wishes, let's cross our fingers for the old Sergeant of Love, one of our big viewers. He's not feeling too good tonight, but he's still with us.
Get well,
Okay.
buddy. Get well.
Get well soon, man.
Get
Yeah.
well.
It's no fun. I went
And
to
we
Hope-
want.
Hopefully the show makes him feel better.
And has anybody else had this after 3 or 4 years of not even getting the sniffles from COVID and everything? We're being so careful. When I got that cold, I felt like I was going to drop dead.
But a lot of people had that.
I must have been lucky. I got nothing, and I met so many people in public at
it that way.
Motorama,
Keep it that way.
at Carlisle, hugs and kisses and whatever, shaking hands. I must have been lucky, or maybe I'm a Spartan. I don't know. I don't know.
Know what it is?
I don't. What is it?
It's all the chemicals that you. have
I've
on
gone.
your hands.
I
It's
knock
true,
on wood. I don't know. I have to admit.
we worked
Yeah, I've been very lucky.
Aerosol with bare hands.
Lacquer thinner.
Lacquer thinner.
Lacquer
We've gone through everything.
Everything.
Look, I start the car, I let it run. People walk in. Yeah, Nick, how do you breathe in here? Well, I'm breathing.
breathing, that's
but
right.
then again, it's not
we're-
healthy.
I know. No.
And guys don't do this at home. Okay?
No, because your wife's gonna kill you.
How's Melissa doing?
Yeah,
Melissa's going strong. She was getting lots of love earlier on in the stream. I hope people are still being kind.
Thank you,
they
Melissa.
are gonna be
Thank
kind.
You.
We have
Give her any
we
trouble.
have great
Thank you,
viewers.
Melissa.
Only the
How
best.
could there not be?
What else? What else can I show? I got the 64 Galaxy coming in next week.
Oh, I hope to catch that one.
That belongs to Francis in Ontario.
I love the big ones.
Right here. He wants me to install it on the car, so we're going to make a video of the car when we do the installation.
Right.
And it's a 64 Galaxy, and we're going to install this 390 Thunderbird engine, which is the original engine to the car. And then I got Todd from Ontario. Look what he brought in. Brand new 3 new carburetors.
Also brought in the coffee.
Yeah, he brought the coffee
That was great.
from
coffee.
Costa Rica. Thank you, Todd. And he's got 3 new carburetors, intake manifold. He's going with a 6-barrel setup for his 70 CUDA. The block is there. We're just going to hone it, put new rings, get another crankshaft maybe. I'm not sure. I got to get a price on that next week. Todd, I did not forget you. And then he wants to see if, Todd, you're watching, the cylinder head on my floor bench is yours. Come and see this. I haven't done a test yet, but it's right there.
There she blows.
I haven't done a test yet.
Oh, let's take a look at this.
Actually, I got to take it off. I got to change the plate around. No, I'm just doing one port, and I'm just going to have to turn that around because I just put it on there for now. But it's a new plate. I have the bore size for a 440 on the other end.
Nick, it wouldn't be a live show without the Bandit and a $10 super chat. Thank you,
Bandit. Thank you, Bandit.
He says, hey, Maverick. Hey, Nick.
Hi.
Everybody. Good
Hi,
to see
Bandit.
you.
Thank you.
He wants a hello to the dynamic duo. We know who he's talking about there.
Yeah.
He enjoys the live show.
The
and
one
so
with
does
the
his
nice
wife.
hair.
That's it. And Mrs. Bandit says hello too.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
That's a very nice.
Yeah, I gotta redo it again. I haven't done it yet because I gotta turn the plate over. I just put it temporarily because I wanted to try the new plate with the new thing. Yeah, that used to belong to Tony DeCastino.
Yeah.
What a car, eh?
Look at that.
Daytona, white car with a red interior. This is what I
That's
want to
right.
build, a white Challenger with red interior.
yeah.
Nick,
With
we got
that-
3 wing cars at Barrett Jackson this weekend.
Yeah?
Thank you to everybody who's not watching Barrett Jackson at
Hey.
the moment and who's right here at the Best Auto Show on
Thanks,
the
you guys.
web.
Thank you. Come, let's see how Robert and Manny are doing with the starter.
Thanks for following.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? It's a pretty heavy starter, eh?
Oh, Nick, I got my workout for today.
I know, I can imagine. Thanks, you guys.
Take a look and see what's on that little bench over there.
Where?
Right over there, next to the little mini pliers.
Mini pliers?
I shouldn't have come under. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit my head.
Oh, that's a helicoil. Where did that come from?
Well, somebody decided to put a helicoil in this one when it didn't need it.
Oh no.
Oh, you're
So
kidding.
we've been fighting the bolt, and finally we gave up. We said, you know what? Let's take a look.
You know what, Manny? This is a helicoil for 3/8, but the bolts on the starter are 7/16.
I know. Right here.
Anyways, I see it. Okay.
Right here.
Anyway, let's do it the correct way.
Thank you.
They got it double wrong.
We have another Chevy to build on 427 right here. This one belongs to George Impala. We call him George IROC. He wants to build this 427.
When he's around. we
I
call
gotta
him George Iron.
fix this a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a solid block. It's a standard bore. So we're working on a future project. Because he
Okay.
wants to go to a big block on the Impala. So we just started talking about that today.
The one that had.
So I got this to build. I got Bob's from the 72 Duster. By the way, the Duster's not here. It is at the paint shop at CGA getting painted. Then we brought back, not a full restoration, just an exterior paint job. Brought back so we could put the engine back in after it is built.
So that 327 that.
Is that the
That
the Impala with the burnt motor? The
Was, yeah, that's the one, yes. Yes, sir.
He goes through motors like some people go through Kleenex.
George doesn't give up. Where is he? Is he here? He was just here a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
I think he left.
He's the one building it, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Just want to
Yeah.
let you know, Henry is in with a $20 super chat.
Henry, awesome.
Thank you,
Hi
Henry.
From the eastern shore of Maryland. Thank you, Henry.
Oh, Maryland.
Very nice place.
There we go.
Great drag strip over there in Maryland.
Ravens or Baltimore, am I correct?
Yes.
From Maryland.
Yes.
They're going to be playing, they might be making it to the Super Bowl. Who knows?
It's gonna be a good game.
And my team, Detroit Lions, are there.
Oh, you're going.
That's my team, Detroit Lions.
That's good then.
After all, Detroit, Motor City, buddy,
Yeah,
home of the
okay.
muscle
Hey,
car.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
Finally, after all these years.
We might
Yeah.
have just lost Melissa
Why?
because she's a Bears fan.
She's a bear.
Yeah, but you know, the Bears. Yeah.
But if a bear was fighting a lion, which would win?
I would say a bear, but
Ah,
depending on what kind of bear. Teddy
Yeah.
bear, no. But
another thing I want to say is that we're going to have to make a video on that 6-cylinder of yours, George.
I'm
We're
looking forward to that.
going to make a video tear down on a 6-cylinder with Manny. Because Manny's done one. Manny, you've done one before, I guess.
I want to do what
I-
I want to do.
The most I've ever done on a job like that, on a 6-cylinder, 230 big six or the 6-cylinder, yeah, head gasket. And for what reason, the guy drove it when the belt came off and it overheated. That was back at the dealership when I used to work in the late 70s.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
something.
wait a second. That's the ones that have the manifold built in those years.
That's it was
The intake manifold
it was
built in
yeah.
the 78, 79.
No. It was an older car, but it was late 70s working, but it was an engine like that. It was from, it was a pickup, an old GMC pickup. Early 70s, late 60s, I don't remember. It was not under warranty.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's basically like that one.
Yeah,
Except
basically,
It was a
yeah.
250.
Thank you, Casey, for your first super chat on the channel. First super chat on the channel.
First one, great.
thank you.
Casey, we
Thank you
appreciate
very
you
much.
flowing in tonight.
That was almost like a tongue twister there, George.
Did I forget anything? I wonder if I forgot anything.
No,
I got another 440 there. I got to bring you this one too, Tom.
Yeah.
That's one. I'm waiting on some pistons on that too.
that's a clean block inside.
It is. It's a standard bore. It's a late model
Did you
block.
see inside the cylinder walls?
Yeah,
Very, very clean.
it is. It is.
You see a lot of them
Yeah.
all pitted and all that. That's a
This one
good
here, I don't know.
foundation.
I don't know what to do with this one. Belongs to Gary. I ordered some simple valve covers, and then I want to look at it very soon. I don't know what to do with this yet, but we'll get to it.
This is a head scratcher.
We
Yeah.
can help you out, Nick.
I told Gary I don't do too many blowers,
No.
and these garbage were not designed for a blower.
No, they make blower.
I know.
Wow.
So Nick,
What's under the?
No, he had the giant roller lockers. See it? Roller lockers. I ordered some simple valve covers. He didn't like the valve covers he had before. They were 1 foot wide. Took them off, and I got a set coming in next week. Then I want to get a couple of inventions going, and then I'm going to get to this one very soon. I haven't even worked on it yet. All I did was order valve covers. That's all I've done.
that's it.
But it came here for doesn't start. Or
No, to get it running to idle.
Okay.
That's what it came for. What's wrong?
I don't know. Maverick's pointing behind me, so I'm trying
What's
to.
wrong, Maverick?
Not for you to walk into.
Oh, don't worry. George is very careful. Don't worry about that.
Thank you, Bandit. Yet another one. He wanted to say hi, Manny, buddy. Have
I
a
got-
good weekend, and hi, Robert.
Got two Hemis. I got two Hemis with illuminator. This is the 540.
Hard at work, Bandit.
Then I have an. I got a Hemi that belongs to Richard, one of his customers, the 540. Then I got another Hemi, which I'm going to start for Michael from Pennsylvania.
Hemi.
Rolling Thunder, we call him. Anyways, that's another Hemi. It's a brand new block, standard bore. He's also bought everything. Everything's in storage right there on the shelf. I got to get going on that for a 68 Hemi Charger.
And there's a very old Hemi over here.
Around 56.
Grandpa.
Yeah, this one's a 56. I'm sorry, it's a 354 1956 Hemi. This is the one I want to give you the heads.
Okay.
They're really heavy, old style. They're over there on the side.
Okay.
You want to see them? I haven't got working on it yet, but I got to get going. Here they are. These are the heads right here. See, I got the valves clean. I'm gonna grind them, get the heads ready, and I'll bring them over to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or like I said, if you want to come by here, work on my shop there with the machine, it's all up to your.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Nick, you just passed an hour. I don't know if you wanted to
Okay.
do any chats tonight, but just to let you know where we're at.
And just want to put an update on a lot of guys here. We have a lot of 4-speeds coming up. I've got Martin. I got to work on shifters, mechanism, shifter rods, shifter levers. Robert and I are going crazy trying to fix, I believe, 4 customers at the same time. We've got Stefan with the Charger, who's converting to a 4-speed. I've got Martin, who gave me some stuff in the gearbox to get overhauled for his car to bring it back to original 4-speed. I've got Gaetan, we're working on the shifter because it's too loose. We're trying to fix that up. And who's the other guy? We have Stefan, Gaetan.
I think it was 3, not 4.
Oh, you have the transmission with the Kendall.
Yeah, but it's another thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, all the 3 cars he mentioned are all 1970.
That's right.
And we.
They're all
we,
1970.
Yeah, and with
Here.
research, we found out that the 70 shifter mechanism is unique to
Unique.
B-bodies. If
tell
you
them.
have a pistol grip.
Yes.
Because the reason is the pistol grip is so tall on B-body, you need the longer.
Lever.
Yeah. For example, this one has shorter ones. If you put them side by side, you can tell that this one is way shorter than this. If you put that on a B-body, with the pistol grip, the tall pistol grip.
Yes.
When you shift in second gear, you're gonna hit the dash.
In other words, the ratio on a short lever, the shift has to travel on a longer distance. The longer the lever is, the shorter the shifter travels, less of a chance hitting the dash. That is the reason we're going to this setup.
Nick, I've seen you get very close to that dash on a couple of long throws.
Well, you know what? There's ways of also making the throw less so it can not hit the dash. Now, we learned a lot of things throughout the years. And, you know, we're playing with a lot of stuff. You know, we also installed SF5 flywheels and all that. We want to make sure, you know, we don't go with scatter shields. So we got a lot of things there. And we still learn new things every day.
Nick, I'll bring up a memory for us from back in the lane. Remember
Go ahead.
Angelo Moshanis' GTX?
Yeah?
Remember we used to go into third gear with his GTX, the
Yes.
70? Smash the dash. Used to
Change the
smash
channel.
smash
Well,
the knuckles.
Next channel.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays I could fix that, but that
I
was.
know, but back then,
Yeah, smash the dash.
right.
You know you're in gear. And that was in the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
From the
That's
back
what I'm saying.
alley.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'll
I
bring up a
remember that.
memory from back
Okay.
in the day.
Yeah, we've gone through a lot of stuff in the back alley. Hey, Maverick?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
But isn't it shorter if you change the rod length?
No. Or no.
Lengthen it?
Then there's another way. You see the lever? Here's another thing. You know when you got the lever here?
Yeah.
I was showing you last time. The further, here's the mounting point, right? The further out it is, the longer the throw is.
Yes.
When you make another hole here, it's like,
Shortens it.
that's right, you shorten the throw, and it still has the same amount of travel on the gearbox. So you take that hole, bring it over here, make a new hole here. Of course, you readjust the shifter, and your throw will be less. It's like a close ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's so many ways of doing things, and or changing the shifter to a longer lever or has a less throw. But then again, we'll fix it. You know, these cars are going to get done all very soon, and you guys are going to see them. All our viewers are going to show them off.
Make sure you're subscribed. Get
Yeah.
all the action.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel, then I'll show you everything.
Thanks, folks. And it helps the channel a lot. It really does.
It does, you know. After all, I want to thank all our customers for letting us show us everything they bring us here, you know, engines, cars, and whatever.
There'd be no show without the stuff.
That's right. That's right. Do we have a lot of chats?
Well, there's 800 people still with us, Nick. I'm
Oh,
sure
boy.
some of them would like to have a question or two answered.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go take a look. Oh, let me see. Do I have my glasses there? You know what? I'll meet you guys there. Let me get my glasses. I'll be right back.
This is a constant hunt for Nick.
I don't know.
Where are they? Nico's looking.
Nico, my glasses there? You want to bring them over, please? You got them?
Awesome.
Okay. What do we got? Lots of chats.
Speaking of chats, Nick, there were a couple of very generous super chats that came in before the show even started.
Yeah.
Including Joe Filardi, who very generously sent $100 and he wants to put it towards my engine build.
Well,
What a sweetie. Joe's been trying for weeks to send money, but we had our fundraiser going for a little while,
Okay.
so he was very patient and he got it in today. Thank you, Joe.
thank you guys.
So appreciated.
They love you, George.
Who's got a question for Nick?
Wow, here we go. Okay, we got to get rid of this, you know. George, how do we get rid of this?
Just click anywhere. Oh, did somebody right click or something?
Up there.
Don't just click anywhere. Hang on.
There we go.
There you go.
Got it.
But it's not going up and down. Oh, okay, Larry friend. Thank you, Larry.
There was something about the microphones here, Georgie.
Yeah, it's a touchscreen too.
Can't fix.
What's up with the
can't you
dyno
fix
results? You're gonna see the results coming in the near future, you guys. Not this coming week, the week after. I just wanted to have a teaser today. I just wanted to make some noises.
What were you trying to tell me about?
Yeah. Can't you fix the microphones on the cameraman and for the rest of the crew?
Well, the explanation for that is, folks, we're doing a mobile show through a phone. And as far as I know, there are only double microphone systems that attach to phones. If we were doing a hardwired show attached to a computer that's tied up to the internet through a cable, then we could have 100 microphones. But unfortunately, it's the limit of the technology. So that we can run all over the shop and run outside and even jump in a car, we're going from a mobile, so we've only got the 2 mics. Thanks for dealing with it.
Dyno room.
Thank you.
You'll see it where the shelf right behind the dyno.
Rest assured, as soon as they make a 3 or 4 microphone system, I'll be buying it.
Go ahead, Maverick.
Okay, there we go.
Where's Leo? I don't know. He comes by once in a while. Nick, have you ever worked on a Boss 429? No, not really, but I'd sure like to have one.
Yes, I have.
It was Leo's birthday this week, Nick.
Leo's birthday.
Happy
So
birthday,
that's whose
Leo.
birthday was.
Ah,
Leo.
okay.
Leo, happy birthday, Leo.
All the
My
best.
ex-partner had a 429 Boss Mustang.
Yeah. Larry.
No, Vic.
Vic, that's right, Vic.
Larry passed away.
Yeah, that's right. It's Vic. You're
Rest
right.
in peace, Larry.
Look at Dana Glass, Dana 60 Glass, George, glad you're okay and sounding great. Great show, guys. Can you fire up the 68 GTX Semi? Well, Manny and Robert are working on the starter. We're not there yet.
Thank you, Dana60, and thank you for your kind words. I got your email.
Nick, can you explain how the heat exchanger works on the dyno? What heat exchanger?
It's the heat extractor for the room.
The
fan,
tower.
The big fan.
Well, there's a fan on the, there's a vent on the roof.
Or does he
and
mean
then,
the radiator
oh,
replacement?
you have to go in the room to explain those details.
I think he means the water cooling tower, Nick, because you don't have a radiator on that.
Oh,
there's no fan.
okay, the cooling, okay. Well, we have a cooling tower in the front, no thermostat to the engine. We control the thermostat by controlling it with our own valve. We set it up whatever we want. And we have fresh water coming from the city with a 2-inch pipe, 1.5-inch pipe. And, you know, it keeps it cool, so you don't need a radiator. It just puts in fresh water to change the, to keep cool.
It just costs you a lot on your,
Yeah.
your water meter.
My water meter.
There's a super chat we missed. Nick, please acknowledge that one. Thank
Which
you,
one? Larry Friend, thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Is my Kendall's asking, is my transmission going to look as nice as the one on the bench? Yes, Kendall, it will. It will.
It'll
Trust
look
me on
as
that.
nice as the cookies you constantly spoil us with, Kendall.
Yeah. If Kendall was here right now, we'd have more cookies. His wife makes a lot of good cookies too. You know that, eh?
Wow.
Kendall, thank you, Kendall.
The last batch were
I mean,
off the hook. There were 3 different kinds. Those peanut butter balls were just amazing.
You were.
Don't get me
Hi,
started
John
on the
from
cookies.
Quebec City.
Yeah. John's from Quebec City. This is
Show the 500. Okay.
The 500.
The 500 is right behind us.
Oh, the 500.
Yeah, there's one.
Eugene's 500. It is going home soon. Eugene's making plans for the very early spring.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Dana Wick, George's engine, forged crank, rods, pistons, Luminati camshaft, Edelbrock intake, and a 4-barrel. Haha.
And no headers.
And no headers. There we go.
How about
Nick,
Zoomies?
will the Kowalski 2 beat your Kowalski? Not really. I got more compression than his because we dropped the compression ratio on his 440 because he's running a 91 octane compared to our 94 up here, up in Canada. Yeah. I made more horsepower on mine by 20 horses.
Is it like when the martial artist teacher teaches the student some of his tricks, but never all of them?
That's true.
Because you don't want him to beat you?
Unfortunately, we can't answer that.
Nick, I'm 15 years old and I'm just wondering how does a full barrel carburetor work? Oh boy. Come by the shop, I'll give you a lot of details.
Witchcraft.
I'd love to show you. Here's another one. My wife Angie loves the sound of the 440 pack. Oh yeah.
Angie's got good taste.
Yeah, she's got good taste, that's for sure.
Okay.
Nick and crew, thanks for making winter a little more easy to deal with the cheers.
Oh, we appreciate
What's
it.
that?
Tesla.
What are the chances of you buying a Tesla?
None.
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 Manny's got one.
Yeah, mine has one. Yeah.
Well,
He's proud of it.
what can you do?
Okay, here's the one. Hi, Nick. Do you know if they still make
You can bring a horse to water. You can't.
One-
One
thou
thou
over
oversized lifters for an 874 diameter flat top? No, I don't know
Those are
that.
Ford.
No, I don't know that.
They're a little more
I have no
aggressive.
idea. Wanna cry? In 76, I sold my 67 Belvedere 2-door 440 Hemi
Oh,
for $50.
what?
John, you did a mistake there, buddy.
What was wrong
Yeah,
with
but if we knew back then what we know today,
it?
That's right.
$50 though.
I bought a Charger for $50 too.
Good grief.
Perry says don't give out all the Kowalski secrets. Okay, Perry, we'll keep it quiet.
The master keeps a couple under his cloak.
Cheers from Alberta. Shop Cat Industries.
Cheers,
Hey,
Alberta.
we have to show something with the mail.
There's a couple of pieces of mail that came in. One of them from out east at out west, our good friends at Cold War Motors.
Yes.
Scott, we got your package. We'll be opening it on camera soon. Upcoming show.
Are we going to Motorama? We're not sure yet. 3 years in a row, we're not sure.
Kowalski powered electric version.
Yeah.
No.
Jay.
No.
Is anybody watching from Arizona? Is anybody at the auction?
Yeah, I don't know. They probably are. James,
I'm sure there.
James is asking how is Eugene doing, and he's doing well, and he's going to come this spring to pick up his car.
That'll be a good one.
That's it.
hope so.
And I can't wait to take it for a drive with him.
If only he was in Vermont, we could have driven it home.
Oh yeah, I would have driven it there already.
Bob Karkashian, lives 25 miles from me. He races a 69 446.
That's
Super
right.
B
Exactly.
And 70 Hemi Cuda in pure stock appearance class. Very knowledgeable. Yes, I totally agree.
Very good.
Bill,
Thank you, Bill.
totally agree with that. I
Yeah.
talked to the man. He's great.
Do you guys go to the show in Granby? Sometimes.
Yeah, I used to go to that every single year like clockwork, Nick, but I've been a little busy with my video projects lately.
Yeah, I know. Moose Man spent $5 on Super Chat and just got snubbed because I'm a Chevrolet fan.
Oh no,
No,
Moose
we
Man,
don't-
we missed you.
No, we
Come
don't
on,
snub
man.
Chevrolet.
Come on,
fan.
Moose
We
Man.
love-
I own,
love
I
Chevrolet.
own a Chevy too, brand
I'm
new.
a Chevy guy, so
I own a Chevy Camaro 2002, brand new. I bought from GM.
Moose Man, that's
And I
my
still
fault.
have it.
I'm an old man with trifocals. It's my fault for missing your super chat. Very sorry,
We're
Moose Man.
sorry.
Shop cat interesting. I just like East. I live just east of Edmonton in Sherwood Park. Susan, I'm in Arizona, but I'm watching you first. Thank you. Hey, look at that. She's not watching Barry Jack. She's watching us.
Thank you, Susan.
That's it.
Thank you, Susan.
Congrats on the new car, by the way. She
Hank
finally
say-
got rid of her Prius.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hank says hello.
Awesome. Hello, Hank.
Scott Kovacs is asking you. He's happy you're feeling good, George.
Yeah,
David
all
says,
good.
I thought the six-pack came out in 1970.
Nope, 69.5.
Yeah, the Super B and Roadrunner.
That's right.
812
On the 812 package. Lift off hood.
I wish I could have seen the faces on the rest of the guys at the table when some engineer put his hand up and said, I want to put 3 carburetors on it.
Julius, yes, you
Yeah.
can't put a double pumper on a 440, yeah. Why would you want to put a double pumper? If it's a street car, it has to have a high stall torque converter, you have gears on it. Yeah, it'll work, it'll work. Gary says Kowalski wants to go to Frankenmuth,
Frankie Moore.
Michigan this year, September. I don't know. I can't be in so many different places. Groundhog Day week away, hopefully to Muscle Car Sea Shadow and early spring. Wow.
I hope that ride.
We're not going to get an early spring here, I doubt it.
I hope we do.
Thank you, Paranormal World Hub, for your donation. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Oh no, now it's Paranormal World Hub Worldwide.
Wow.
Oh,
He's gone worldwide, guys. He's global.
global, man.
Wow.
Something just started up.
Whoa,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got the GTX going.
That's a good way
Maverick,
to close
all
that
the
off.
force we need.
Okay,
is
the
grab
starter
our
work.
shifters.
George, we also want to talk about our merchandise on the baseball cap.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, somebody wants to hear the Hemi run. Yeah, it's got no choke, so you got to warm it up. There we go. Let's hear the sound in the back. You bypass the power, eh? Check this out. When you don't have a cluster, you gotta bypass the amp meter, like so.
Hey, we do everything for our viewers.
I know this is a temporarily test, you guys.
This is just so we can get it running to test the starter.
Yes.
And for our viewers.
Do me a favor, Robert, turn it off and try it a few times. Don't forget, his issue was that he used to click, 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 and then crank once in a while. How do you? And this is a big, heavy cast iron starter, am I correct? It's working. It's working. Eugene, if you're watching, this is your car. Now, I'm gonna. Sounds good, Robert. Sounds good.
Nick, what's the name of that shifter in Eugene's car? That beautiful
That's a
long
factory
shifter.
shifter.
Is there a name for it? They've
Yeah,
always
there's
got
a lever
cool-
for the reverse. Am I correct?
such a-
Or it's not?
I love that shifter.
Yeah, that's original to a 68 and earlier.
No cool name like Slapstick or
No,
Pistol Grip or
no,
something?
slapstick is in this car. Does anybody know how an automatic slapstick, best shifter in the automatic business? Of course, I got to give it to Chrysler. Here, watch this. Now look, you guys. It's in park. George, you got to bring this here. I got it in park, right? Now I'm going to bring it all the way to first gear. Watch this. Now, without pushing the button, I'm going to slap it. It's going to stop in second gear. There, we're in second. Now, I'm going to slap it again without even pushing the button. It's in second gear now. Watch this. Now it's in drive. Then, you got to press it, put it in neutral. Now, what better automatic shifter can you get? And that is the reason why they call it a slapstick. You put it in first gear, you slap it a second, it locks there, then you let go, you're going down the road, slap it again, it stops and drive. What more can you ask for?
That's what I'm talking about, and it's a great name. But why don't they give that cool shifter a great name?
Well, I don't know. I think Chrysler started
I know
changing.
the real name is Inland
Inland.
shifter.
Inland.
This one here?
Yeah,
Inland, okay.
There we go.
And apparently they were not very precise, not very accurate.
That's right.
So
3.5 yards long.
Mike for Speed
Yes.
says they used to call them guess a gear.
That's a
That's a gear.
That's a gear. Manny made you laugh, huh? Absolutely. Yes, a gear.
Okay. Hey,
Jesus, sorry, almost fell over backwards.
Let's just say
Be careful, George.
transmissions like that.
Yeah. You
Half
okay,
the
George?
time I'm going backwards. It's all good. I didn't
good.
hit the deck.
Anyways, Tom, thank you for coming by. I'll see you next week.
Tom's got to go.
Bye.
See you, Tom.
Anyways, thanks you guys for tonight, getting that started going. So now we're working on the dash, electricals, horns, wheel alignment, skid plate, and I hope Stelio calls me very soon or sends me an email on the bucket seat setup. And we try to help as many people as we can, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Speaking of helping people, Nick, I just got to do a little bit of business about our merchandise.
Go ahead.
Recently, we heard from a viewer who very kindly bought one of our trucker caps, which is one of our, we have 2 or 3 embroidered caps.
Embroidered, that's right.
And apparently, Teespring has recently changed the quality, the resolution of their embroidery.
That's right.
So our logo does not look as good as it used to. And it was very rightly brought to our attention. We are now in the process of redesigning our logo for the embroidery only, and we'll be submitting that to Teespring in the near future. So if you're debating pulling the trigger on an embroidered hat, wait a little while until you see the new ones, which will have some slightly altered print so they appear
Yes.
better in the lower resolution.
Yes.
And
So-
apologies to anybody who got one of the crappy looking ones.
Yeah.
We really try not to sell garbage.
And these are not from our shop, they're from Teespring in the US side.
Teespring. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with Teespring because of their YouTube integration. They're the ones that we get to use for merchandise. But we do appreciate all the merchandise that has been purchased. It supports the channel. It pays my rent, for goodness sake. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Anyways, so I think we did a great night.
Thanks for letting me
850
put that
viewers
in there.
tonight, George?
Yes, sir. We peaked out. I saw it hit 900 at one point.
You sure?
Yep.
Wow, we're getting there. Good.
Awesome, guys.
Anyways, it was a loud night, you know?
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yes,
Thank you
and
very much.
famous
Thank
line?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Just click that button. Doesn't cost you anything.
That's right.
It's our day.
There you go.
Last word from Maverick.
Let's see.
What? He's always got
Peace,
something
love,
to say.
peace, love, horsepower.
Peace, love, and muscle cars.
Smash the, like, the easy button. Bang, bang, bang. There you go.
Rest in peace. Happy birthday, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie, yeah.
Nice. Thanks for being here, Nico.
Yeah.
Thanks, my pleasure. And if I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night.
Tomorrow's Saturday, we're going to be back here in the shop working with the whole gang and try to keep up on everything. And you guys, I want to thank you for tonight watching us here live on our shop, on our live show. And till next time, thank you very much. And of course, like you said, subscribe and press the like button on our channel.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Melissa.
And thanks to
For
Melissa.
everything.
Spring is coming, guys.
We're
Yeah.
almost there. We're almost there.
More power to you, Robert.
And thank you, George, for all you do.
Yeah, that's right, George.
My pleasure.
We never thank you.
It's my pleasure. I'm just smiles from ear to ear back
There
here.
we go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you Monday.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care.